Fluker and Kennard, when they signed, part of the rationale is they're older guys. They're a little more physically ready to go, that kind of thing. They played at the level of college. Have they been exactly what y'all expected them to be so far?
Pretty much so. I think, number one, it helps balance your class out, meaning if you take all freshmen, then, 4 years from now you're going to be in a similar situation. So by taking, a couple of junior college guys, I think it balances out your class, with some older guys and new guys. Sometimes older guys have a little more experience, maturity, and things like that. They've all had to catch up with the system. Been pleased with their work and their progress. We just got to continue to work and develop them and try to fit them in roles that we think they can, do for us this year.
Todd, with 3 weeks to go before the kickoff, are you pretty well pleased where the defense is right now? And as the injuries slowed down your continuity of getting people in the right places?
Yeah, I think anytime you got injuries to guys that are new, you got to work around it. It's not a good thing. Those guys have done as much as they can. And, we've tweaked a little bit of our practices to basically play some packages that with guys that were healthy. For example, we put Josh Harvey at outside backer for a day or two. Those guys were hurt at outside backer. Now, most of those guys, the outside backers, will be back Monday. So, we were able to tweak it and work on that package during that time frame. I think the guys have worked really hard. I think they've worked to progress and improve every day. We're still going to continue to evaluate them over the next little bit, see where they stand, and just try to put them in places that they can help us be successful, and try to define their roles over the next middle third as we start teaching the concepts of the offenses that we're going to see for the whole season.
How many guys are getting a look at that star position for the first game?
Well, Cinco's played it, so that kind of helps you there. So we'll have to wait and see. If you play corner, then basically you can play that position, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So if you're a corner, you're eligible to play it. As far as other guys, we'll just have to wait and see who's healthy and who can show up in scrimmages as we got. We got a couple of scrimmages left. And, if guys can show up and make plays, we'll find ways to get them on the field.
How much is it evaluate the last scrimmage in terms of the secondary, just because all the guys are?
Not really. Trey was here in the spring, so we've pretty much got our evaluation on him and his fit. It's a matter of, practicing and doing the system, right now. Because of the injuries, Fluker got a lot of reps, which was a good thing. Toby got a lot of reps up front. So we just took advantage of those situations right there. And, you got to always be able to adjust and tweak as you move forward because injuries are part of it, and you got to be able to handle it and have answers for it and try to find ways to play the players you have available to the best of their ability.
You're a third of the way in here, Coach. How close would you say you are on settling on kind of your personnel groups?
Well, I would say we're in obviously still the evaluation phase of that because we've had a couple guys tweaked and not been able to, scrimmage in a, competitive deal. Although, we have been going pretty competitive in practices, but it's still nothing like getting everybody off the field and having a scrimmage and making it try to game-like as possible. So we'll do that next week. We're getting close. I think that we just got to continue to work and develop the new guys and bring them along and see how they pick things up, what they can grasp, and then try to filter those guys in with the guys that we already have and kind of have a feel for what they can do. And, just kind of move forward through this middle phase here to really teach them the concepts of the offenses we're going to see throughout the whole season and continue to evaluate the guys that just got here and find out, what they can do, what they can retain, and how they can fit into the spots that we need, help in.
How healthy